There we go. Set that one up. Forget the stars, we don't want stars. Oops. Okay, monitoring with this one. Chats on that one. 2 cameras running. And I got the keyboard running. Yeah, that looks good. I'll just bring that one down to there. Live chats. Okay. Put that on there. Right, it's quite a busy one tonight. We've got all sorts of things running tonight. That's kind of weird, how the way it's done that. Okay. Right, okay, so I've put that one around there. Take that one over there. Review. Live chat. How you doing, guys? We're back in the studio. A nice chilled out one. The studio's working really great because it was last time. I just needed to balance off the keyboards a bit sound-wise. Looking at the levels, we're not far off there actually. The top keyboard was the one that you couldn't hear last night, last week. So I've rebalanced all the sounds on there. It's very quiet, but what I've done is basically made it boost it through the mixers, and then so you hear it at a bit more powerful sound quad. Hello, hi Steve, how you doing? Hope the levels are about right. If they are, you can tell me because you're a keyboard guy. Hey, what do you reckon then? So it always comes out different the other side. Maybe the mic's a bit too more. I'm looking at something like a full studio system here where I've got my meters going, I've got my 2 cameras, I've got all my little toys I can play with, where it says starting soon, be right back, and then go fading into live. And then also we can change a camera and have that one. That one up there. So we've got all the tricks on that. And the bottom keyboard's a little lower. Thanks mate, thanks, we can play with that one, that's good enough. So that's on number 3. There you go, what do you reckon of that? It's good having someone on the other side, then they can actually hear the actual difference how it is as it goes over social media. Because we all never know until we actually listen back. And the microphone's okay, is it? Top one's a little lower. Right, okay, that one was low actually last time. I'll put it back here. So what we can do is bring this one in with the mixer. Make it a little bit more. And hopefully that should be right. There you go, over to you. The middle one's the one that's playing. A bit too much. Oh, okay. Fine line. Right, okay. Let's try that one. I'm only running 1 or 2 little lights on my mixer on the boosters. they're right down in the green. So it shouldn't be muffling. It should be, hopefully, not too bad. Okay, well, we've got half an hour now. Oh, typical. I've been watching the Bond film, actually. Funny enough, I've been watching Skyfall for a reason. The mate that I bought this keyboard off, the top one, the MZ2000, that one is the actual one that made the theme music of Skyfall. So it's quite a famous one. And he sold it to me. So I've got quite a famous one here, famous keyboard. This one actually was the one he used for Skyfall. I think it's a brilliant keyboard, I love it actually. So yeah, that's why I was watching Skyfall. I've never really seen the film right through, but I wanted to listen to the music, what it was doing at the end. It sounded brilliant. So I don't quite know what settings he had on it. Loads. You could get lost in it. So basically these are 40-year-old keyboards and they go in perfectly. They're basically the day they came out of the factory, well looked after. Especially that one, that was the bee's knees. And then you've got the 30-year-old ones. So I thought we'd do a little bit of ABBA. Why not? This is Dancing Queen. Okay, let's go up a little bit more. Okay, a little different one now. I usually do this with a reggae beat. This is Man After Midnight. seeing what the index is and the ABBA album of them. Oh, I could do that one.
Here we go.
There you go. Some melody there for you for a bit of the old ABBA. I'm just looking on my BANDCAMP really, actually, to see the stuff on there, and that's how I worked it out. Because I've got an album out, and it's called Swedish Blonde. Can't really say ABBA, and it's got all the stuff on there. The Honey Honey, I played that earlier on. Give Me a Man After Midnight, that was the next one. Dancing Queen, that was the one followed up there, and then Ring Ring did that one. Saving Your Love for Me. Oh yeah, I got it. There you go, a little bit of ABBA. All good ABBA. Hope the levels were a bit better tonight. Balance is just about spot on. Oh, good, that's good. It took me a little while to get them sorted. But there you go. How you doing, Steve? All right, pretty busy with the old cinema organs. I keep watching you, you're doing really well. And I think you're building one up, I think, from scratch. That looks a rare thing, that does, I'll tell you. Okay on the sound, thank you, Jonathan. That's good. We've got them all levelled off now. That's the main thing. That was all right. So I hope you're all well. Anyway, now we've got the studio back up and running, and all the cameras running properly, and everything else. I could have done that one actually. Thinking about it, couldn't I? There's my little toys. And what I was doing, I've got an iPad down here, and it's got my BANDCAMP website on there, and what I was doing, I was looking at my album, Swedish Blonde. So if you get a chance to check out all my albums that I do, go to BANDCAMP and look for DJ Steve Francis. You can't miss me. You can't miss me. I've got about 32 albums on there. Yeah, 32 albums. Because I play by ear, I never had a lesson in my life, can't read music or anything like that. I listen to the music. It's like what I'm doing now, just looking at the menu. I go, oh yeah, I know that one. We'll go again, like, you know. And that's how I do it. But also, it's tuned. It's out of tune by any normal professional keyboard player, so they reckon. But it's not really. It's their out of tune. I'm not. 432. That's what I'm tuned into. Not 440. 432. A warmer, smoother sound, and it's easy to play. It's dead easy to play at 432. You can't play in 440. It's such a horrible droning noise. But 432 is a lovely, happy sound, happy and smooth and warm sound, and it works. It works. And yeah, so great stuff. Yeah, check it out, BANDCAMP. There's all my stuff in there. And also got some, every genre you can think of really, by playing by ear. That's the best thing really, because you don't need a book. You can just go into anything like, I mean, that's why I can do melodies on this thing, no problem. I just go from one, so if I'm doing here, and then I go into D, so from C to D. And it's just like transposing, but really all you're doing is changing the chords from C to D, like, it's dead easy. Done it all my life. And that's how I can do my melodies. Bit like Klaus Wunderlich, I mean, he did the same sort of thing, really. He never pressed the button and it transposed it up or down. I mean, I could do all that, but then, of course, with these three matched together, you'd need some sort of MIDI or link together to go from one to the other. So if it went from transpose one onto this keyboard, then that one would have to travel and that one would have to travel, otherwise we'd be a little bit out. But I found a different way of doing it. Instead of transposing, I just changed the key manually, like so. If we go and start off with there, and then if you want to go somewhere like that, you can just go into D. We've got to remember what to play. So you could do Angelo on that one. So it seems to be easy doing it that way. I mean, you can do the transpose, but as I say, if you've got three keyboards in a row, if you transpose one, then the other one's going to be out, and the other one's going to be out. Someone did tell me that if you had a MIDI lead, you could actually transpose one, and it would link all the others. How that happens or how that works, I don't quite know. I've never done MIDI myself, but I've never programmed anything, because I never have had to. I just hum the tune and play it. I'm just one of these very rare ones. That someone did tell me when I do the singing, I've got a 1 in 10,000 perfect pitch. So I suppose that does it. If your ears can hear the exact pitch and your hands can follow them, that seems to be the way to go. That's the way I seem to be going. So yeah, that's great. Thanks for getting the studio right, but that's brilliant. That is, at least I know now that I've got it right. If I'll just give you a quick idea. Where are we on that one? Oh, hang on, we're on change cameras. There you go. There's that's the BANDCAMP, and that's all my albums. Go down a bit. There's another one there. You see, look at all them, loads of them. And also, funny enough, I've done some relaxation stuff, and that's the top ones there. There's about 13 albums of relaxation ones. All they are is basically took my music and stretched it and manipulated it and played about with it. Bit Vangelis-y stuff, like, but without the beats. It's more of drone sound. But the ones after that are all played by me, and they're all on there. So check them all out. They're all in there. What you do is just get the app for free, and then you just buy the music to actually play to keep it on your machine. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to do anything like that. You just buy your thing. So I think the tracks are £1. And once you put them in there, that's yours to keep forever. And then basically the albums are £8. So the idea of that is that you get 10 tracks for £8, so you're still on a bargain. So whether you go for ELO stuff or whether you go for ABBA or the Beatles, they've got some Beatles in there and all that. So if I click on the Beatles one, like, I'll give you an idea of what's on the Beatles. There you go. There's the Beatles one. That's what it looks like. I think it's called Fab 4. I'll put it Fab 4 music. There you go. Fab 4 music. And it's got all the usual stuff. All you need is love, hard day's night, hey June, help, I wanna hold your hand, obla-dee, obla-da, she loves you, yeah, yeah, and then you've got yesterday, Yellow Submarine and Michelle. Just like that. There they are, that one there, on that little list there. Yeah, there you go. And there is an option that if you do want the CD, I think I have to charge something like £15 because it's a bit more to make and print out and all that sort of thing. But that's only an option. But as I say, yeah, it's and there's my strats. I think I'll look at my strats, see how we're doing for this week. So if we go last 7 days, we had 34 plays. And then you can see all the ones that's been played and what colour donations they do and where they all are and all sorts of things. Very clever, very clever. Agadoo seems to be very popular. Then we've got quite a lot of the old 432 stuff. So a lot of people are like out there relaxing because it's more for relaxation. It's in 432, and what it does, as you're listening to it, it builds up your DNA and builds it all back together again through sound. Just Google Tesla, that's it. He invented it all, Tesla. And now actually the NHS have found that they can kill off cancer cells by music. Well, not actually music, it's more sound. Where's that gone? There he is. Yeah, it's more sound than that. They hit it with sound, and it breaks them all up. Breaks them all bubbles. Amazing technology. The technology is there. It's just whether the government want to give it to us or not, which they don't at the moment. But I've been targeted. I've had the Illuminati after me and everything. It's oh dear. Do you want to join the Illuminati? No, because everyone that I talk to tries to scam you, so it's not real, is it? Not found a real one yet. Oh, getting carried away again. So there you go. Had to sort of upgrade my phone. I'm getting technology everywhere at the moment. We've got one of these now. This is a quite amazing phone. It's a Honor 90, and it's £4.50 a month. So it's only about 100 and some odd pounds. Middle range phone, but I tell you what, the flipping batteries on is amazing. This thing's been going for 2 days, and it's still got 56% on. There's not many phones that do 56%, is there? I mean, it's amazing phone. It's quite a big screen thing. Got 2 damn great big things on the end there, like, you know. Eventually what I'm going to do is I'm use that phone, it'll be up here, and then this phone will be down here, and I'm going to use that phone on the Google app that's the Chronox. And what that is, it's an amazing thing. This is, if I just go off it, I can give you an idea what this thing does. It's like a synthesizer app, if you get what I mean. If I go to Chronos, that's it. It's a Korg Chronos. What's that? Yep. Okay, so this is a weird thing. If I just take the actual sound out of there. Have we got enough space? No, we ain't got enough space. Okay, we ain't got enough space. So we can't get the thing in there. But I'll give you an idea what she sounds like. Well, it's a strange thing actually. Let me just show you. It's a synthesizer, modern technology all in one. It usually goes better when you press the button and get the code in. There you go, look at that. Modern technology, and it sounds like this when you put the volume up. Sort of got pretty patterns and things. And you can change it around and slow it down and speed it up and put different sounds on. It goes by lights. You seem to put in lights and that. And then we go back down to that one, put that one in. I was thinking of putting some of these sounds as a backing track, like, you know, to some of my 432 stuff. It's kind of weird, like, but it seems to work quite well. And you can just change a few things around. And it's a free app. And you do it by changing the blocks into the thing. Yeah, so you can bring this one back down to there. Take that one up there. Or you can bring it down here a bit. Put some more boxes in. Bring it down another one. Really amazing, absolutely tape. So that's basically what that phone's going to be doing. And the new phone, this one, bloody great big brick, the Honer, that's going to be up here doing the monitoring. So we're going to have technology all over the place soon. Hang on, I've got to switch it off somehow. Stop. And then we go back. We should be able to get back straight into the other one. Go back in here. Where's Facebook disappeared to? There he is. So if I go back into Facebook, I should be still live again, which I am still live, because it hasn't took it off, because it wasn't going through there. He says, if you can find myself. Where is it? Where's it gone? Oh, there we go. I found myself. Found myself alive again. There you go. So that's the monitoring thing. So technology is there, I tell you. It is unbelievable. And I can even hear myself. That's the monitoring thing. It's usually about a few seconds later, actually. There you go, see? Possibly I'll make that about 5 to 10 seconds, so it's got to go all around the satellites and then come back down. So that's what makes it a little bit longer, I think. So as I say, that phone there will be down here with that little beatbox thing on there, and then we'll be using the big Honer with the double screens and the big thing. This one basically will be the monitor one up there with all the words. So we seem to have technology all over the place at the moment. It's going to be quite cool. Hi Adrian, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. I hope you was listening earlier on, and we had a bit of ABBA. So yeah, there's going to be some rare stuff. Just getting used to this phone actually, so I've got a great deal on it actually. I mean, the phone basically is $4.99 for 2 years, something like that. Oh no, actually it's not that. It's about $4.99 for about a year or something like that. It's not a lot, 150 quid phone, brand new. But the battery on is absolutely amazing. It's at 56% now, and everything's on it, basically, you're tracking God knows what. but the thing is, it's crazy. It's been going for 2 days and it's still got 656 on it. Hell of a battery. Kind of amazing. So yeah, that's just getting used to this one. The package again was brilliant, like 25 gig every month maximum, on a SIM card, £10 a month. You know, nothing, is it really? Nothing. And also when I get home anyway, it's logged into my Wi-Fi, so I won't be using it much until I go outside anyway and log it into the range, and that's it. I think the Range Rover's got its own network anyway, so it logs onto that, so that saves a bit more. So don't really need expensive technology, I mean expensive phones and that, like. But yeah, brilliant. And the lens on this thing is amazing. It's 100 gig. 100 meg. You can zoom in from dot. I've got to try it on the moon. I tell you, that's going to be good. When you get a full moon, I'll be zooming in. Zooming in there. Good. Okay. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. As I say, if any record collectors are out there, that lot's got to go. 3,000 records. I want £3,000 for 3,000 records. Couldn't be any cheaper than that, could it? £1 a record. When you've got 50s, 60s, 70s in there, you've got every single genre, you've got very expensive ones, very rare ones, but just need the space. I want my certificates up there. I've nearly hit the monetising on Facebook, monetising on YouTube. I just need 5 more subscribers and then I can start. They can start paying me. It's took me a year to get up there. You have to have something like about 1,000 subscribers, but what they've done there is brought it down to 500, so that's even better. And then what I'll do is put some sort of little adverts in between, like they all do. And good thing about it is that I get paid for them then. And I've made over 250 videos, so if I start putting some adverts in there, they pay me. Another little bit of income. Okay, so it's been good. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the sound. A little bit late, but we've got the studio soundproof now, so it's not too bad. I don't seem to have a lot of problem there. And the cameras are working great. My little rope light's working brilliantly. It's all good stuff. So, thanks for joining us, guys. Take care. We'll see you soon.